So we are towards the end here, wrapping it up a little of our playfulness challenge. And I saved this one towards the end on purpose because it's about having a play fight. And we've all had them, right? Whether it's like squirting somebody with the sink squirter as they walk by and starting a water fight, or pillow fight, tickle fight, slapping towels fight. Yeah, they're fun. But I thought I would save it to the end because they can also go awry. They can definitely spin out, and somebody can feel singled out, or somebody can actually get hurt, or somebody can feel like it went too far. And so I thought, we'll save it towards the end when hopefully more skills are built up. More skills are built up with you and the people that you love, that you've been playing these, or that you've been doing these playfulness exercises with. I hope you haven't just been doing them all yourself. But hey, even if you have been doing them all yourself, then you do actually have more comfort with yourself, more grounding, more, I know myself, I'm comfortable with myself kind of attitude that will definitely help here too, because then you could potentially read a situation better. You could maybe communicate better if things are going too far. You can speak up more if you're the type of person that doesn't say anything and lets it get too far, or doesn't say enough when it starts to get too far. You've got more communication, maybe more knowledge, noticing that happening, more reading or checking in with the other people, more connection and openness and vulnerability with them, so that the play fight thing could hopefully go a lot smoother, and there could be a lot more skills there. And that is the main thing that I want to call attention to with this particular playfulness exercise, because playfulness, man, I've been harping about how playfulness is this wellspring and it makes you feel alive, and it does, but there's so many other things, so many other benefits, and I've been talking about them along the way, but today I want to really highlight that. Okay, so when you see, and we're talking about this play fighting thing, when you see two dogs play fighting, two animals play fighting, they are feeling alive, and they are feeling playful, and they are sharing intimacy with each other, in the sense that they're getting close, and they're like teammates, and they're there's like trust being built when you play fight, because they trust the other is not going to hurt, and they're going to read each other's signals and listen to each other and communicate and back off immediately, so there's all that. But really what's happening is that this fighting is informing them about something. Playing informs us about life on the whole. So this fighting is informing them about fighting in real life, preparing them, giving them more awareness of themselves and of the others, of their own abilities, of their own weaknesses. And just again, having them feel alive, drumming up the energy needed for something like that, for something like a fight. So it informs, it really does educate and inform and prepare. And I think play does that all the way around. All kinds of play does that. Not just fighting, play fighting, but all play really has something that it offers us in the form of information about ourselves, information about others, information about life, but it has some information for us about the whole, the life as a whole, not just, some greater aspect of life, not just the moment that we're playing in, about how to operate, how to be a human. That's why it touches you into feeling alive, because it's giving you information on the whole about how to be a human and how to live life. And and preparing you, not just information, but preparing you, and showing you where to find that energy that you need to be a human, and to feel alive and part of life, participate in life. So I think play is very informative. And this fighting play just calls attention to that to me, because it's, did I say calls detention or calls attention? I don't know. I just, sorry if I messed that up. Just want to correct myself while I've got the chance. I think fighting, so have fun with it. It's like, it's so common. We do it, tickle fight, whatever, and pick anything, pick any of those options and do one. And do it with somebody that you want to build trust with, somebody that you love, somebody that you want to laugh with, somebody that you want closeness with, somebody that you want to know more about. Because not just on the whole, playing provides us information about being alive on the whole and being more capable and living on the whole. But I also think there's like a smaller level metaphor here that's pretty darn worth looking at too. And that's just, all right, notice what you do when you play fight. Notice what you do. Notice what they do. Notice how you two, who, like I said, pick somebody that you want closeness with. Pick somebody that you might have a real conflict with, that you might or have had real, your children, your partner, your parent, whatever. Pick somebody that you have the potential for real conflict with, because there's so much information in a play fight. You guys might be playing and enjoying it, and plus it just takes it so that you've experienced the other side. You've experienced that fighting can also be playful, and there can be aspects of that. You've felt what it's like on the other side. But there will be information in your play fight available, should you choose to look at it, that could actually really be useful for you in a real fight. Like, do I tend to push things too far? Do I zone out and get all entrenched in what I'm doing and forget the other person? Do I tend not to speak up when it's time, when somebody's actually going too far, and I wait until the last minute until it's like actually just like blowing me up, it's too far, what do you tend to do? What things don't go well? What things could be done better? Or what parts do you enjoy? I really love this aspect of fighting. I love it when, whatever, I see them really respond when I say no, or whatever. There's other things you could love about it. You could just love the surprise of them scaring you from behind the corner. Okay. But it gives you information about yourself, and it might be information that's helpful in a fight. I really love to see someone respond. So when you're next having a conflict, a real conflict where things are intentionally happening, so you're having a conflict so that things can get brought up and handled and changed and fixed and resolved, or then you know things that you can appreciate about the fight too, that you really do like seeing that someone's willing to adjust according to what you've just asked them to do, and that they are backing off, and that you can really trust them because they're not going to go too far, something like that. And then trying to pay attention to those aspects in the real conflict, to kind of keep your head on straight so that you can see some things that you do value and appreciate in it, and continue forward with that kind of attitude. So have a play fight, enjoy it, and think about all these things as you do it.